Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the February 23rd Madison City Council meeting. At this time, I would like to invite Pastor Andrew Sonen with the Madison Church of Christ to lead us in our invocation and ask you to stand, and please remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, Pastor.
Let's pray. Dear God, we thank you so much for the blessing it is to get to come before your throne in prayer, and we know it's because of your Son, Jesus Christ, that we can offer up this prayer. Lord, we thank you so much for this great city that we live in, that we love so much. And Lord, I want to thank you for all of our city leaders, the mayor, the city council. Lord, I want to thank you for our first responders, the city workers, and those that work here in this building, and those that work all throughout this town. Lord, we're especially mindful right now of the youth that are in this room, and we're so grateful for them. And Lord, I ask that you please bless them with safety at their schools. And Lord, I also ask that you bless their teachers, that you give them strength, that you give them wisdom and endurance for their job. And we just thank you for the great work that they do. Lord, we also are mindful, too, of the resource officers that are at our schools that provide such a great service. Lord, we all know and the blessing it is to have shadows of influence around us. And Lord, we pray that wherever we go, that we always love you and we love other people well. And we ask all these things in your Son's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all very much. You may be seated. May I have the roll call, please?
Council President Robleski.
Here.
Mayor Bartlett.
Here.
Councilmember Beer.
Here.
Councilmember Goodson.
Here.
Councilmember McKay.
Here.
Councilmember Lessman.
Here.
Councilmember White.
Here.
Councilmember Jackson.
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum. Do we have any amendments to the agenda?
No amendments.
Thank you so much, sir. At this time, we'll have approval of minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Jackson and a second from Mrs. White. Is there any discussion or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you. The minutes are accepted as written. At this time, we do have our first presentation. It's a presentation of certificates to the first, second, and third place winners of the Arbor Day poster contest open to Madison City fifth grade elementary students. And I would like to ask Mayor Bartlett and Councilmember Jackson to please make this presentation of these awards. Thank you. And thank you to the students for being here tonight.
I'm going to announce the names, and we have a lot of people here, so we really appreciate all these budding artists. And we just want you to know that last year, the City of Madison won first place in the state contest. We do not have the award results for this year, so if you hear, please make sure that we know, because sometimes we don't. But as I call your name, please come up and accept your award. From Columbia, Jenna Tate, first place. Second place is not here. It's Alexis Ogletree. Third place, Emerson Black. From Heritage, Vivian Hodges, first place. Second place, Raina Gordon. Third place, Lincoln Stone. From Horizon, first place, Nolly Hawkins. Second place, Zoe Norton. And third place, Ellen Nichols. From Madison Elementary, our first place winner is not here, Genevieve Swinson. Our second place winner is also not here, Scarlett Chester. And we did not have a third place from that school. From Midtown Elementary, first place, Charlotte Elizondo. Second place, Katie Minter. And third place, Hayato Yasudome. From Mill Creek, first place, Kaylee Titch. Second place, Molly Templeton. And third place, Heather Novak. From Rainbow Elementary, first place, Alexis Curtis. Our second place winner is not here, Taylor Lyle. And third place, Eva Oxford. From St. John, first place, Andrew Scovall. Second place, Yashwin Barrawal. And third place, Eliza Crehan. I want to take a second to also just recognize all the teachers that make this possible. Without the participation of the fifth grade teachers at the schools, there was no way that we could get the participation that we have. And we also give an award for the highest participation. So Heritage Elementary, Miss Bethany Price also won for highest participation. Thank you, Miss Price. Everyone hold your picture up so you can get within the picture.
Just smile with them. Right.
People were in the front. I'm definitely a row 2 person.
I think we're in the picture. I don't want to smile.
Any luck, they'll blur us. Oh, Renee, you're on the front row too.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Let's give them one more hand. Thank you. Thank you so much, students. We appreciate the work that you put in and hope to see you next year for the same contest, and you may return to your family. Thank you all again. We'll give them a minute to disperse.
Somebody's got to do it.
I've never done that.
I know.
Oh, and there's Garrett.
Maybe she had it here in front.
Yeah.
What's up?
And with Joel. Yeah. Man, clear the
I
room.
was at Madison Utilities at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, the mic.
That's neat, though.
At this time, we'll have our second presentation, which is a proclamation by Mayor Bartlett designating February 23rd, 2026 as Trash Panda Day in the city of Madison to the general manager of the Trash Panda team. Mayor Bartlett?
Could I ask Garrett Farman to join me up here to the podium? Thank you, Garrett, for being here today. I'd like to read a few words from the proclamation from my office. Whereas the Rocket City Trash Pandas were awarded the 2025 Baseball America AA Bob Freitas Award for overall excellence in business operations, business excellence, community involvement, and sustained success. And whereas the Bob Freitas Award is one of the most prestigious honors in minor league baseball, awarded annually to one organization at each level that exemplifies leadership, innovation, and positive community impact. And whereas the Rocket City Trash Pandas have demonstrated an exceptional dedication to serving the city of Madison through extensive community outreach, charitable partnerships, youth engagement, educational initiatives, and support for local nonprofit organizations. And whereas the success of the Rocket City Trash Pandas reflects the strong partnership between the organization, Madison leaders, businesses, and fans, and has contributed to the economic vitality and national recognition of the region. And whereas the Rocket City Trash Pandas recognition with the Bob Freitas Award underscores the organization's role as a national model for how professional sports teams can strengthen community connections while delivering an exceptional fan experience. Now, therefore, I, Renee Bartlett, Mayor of the City of Madison, Alabama, do hereby proclaim the day of February 23rd, 2026 as Trash Pandas Day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to the Trash Pandas. We are so blessed to have you in the city. At this time, we'll open public comments. Public comments are limited to 3 minutes. Would ask that you direct your comments towards me, and please state your name and the district in which you live. If you're not sure which district, if you could just tell us the general area of Madison so that your council member can respond to you. I have received one card. We take cards first. Kimberly. Okay, I'm sorry, D'Alessandro. Would you come forward, please? I'm sorry. That never happens to me. It is. Thank you. Oh. No, you're fine. Thank you so much.
And so I know I should know my district.
Okay.
but I don't.
That's okay.
I live in the city, the Madison City Annex for Limestone County.
Okay.
So like over by James Clemens.
Okay. Oh, you could be mine, or you could be Michael's. We'll have to figure that, or David's, possibly.
So bad person for not knowing that. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude for the programs in place to help the senior center, the seniors in our community socialize and engage in activities in a safe environment. They're so important and so appreciated. There are 2 issues at the Browns Ferry location that I'd like to address today: accessible parking for members with limited mobility and the ceramics program. First, the parking. There are approximately 4 handicap parking spots that are at the same grade level as the entrance to the Senior Center at Browns Ferry. This area could be relined to accommodate 6, which is still not a whole lot more, but because some of the spaces are incredibly huge. But it's been brought to my attention that there are some additional ground level parking around the left-hand side of the building, behind the building. I have a map and I can give it to you when I'm done. That there are some buses there now that could be moved to the additional parking that was just added to the location, which is quite a distance from the actual building. Sorry, lost my place. So this could provide an additional 20 spots of ground level parking for walk-in for seniors which have physical disabilities that might not be able to walk in, walk up the steps and stuff like that. Secondly, a recent adjustment to scheduling has negatively impacted the seniors currently enrolled in the Ceramics Browns Ferry location. Previous classes were offered all year. That has since been changed to a semester-driven program, 3 months on, 3 months off. There is only one ceramics teacher, as you know, who is currently being split between 2 locations. Thus, we arrive at the issue. The ceramics process takes about 4 weeks to complete a project: pouring, unmolding, cleaning, firing, glazing, and firing again. It begins with the pouring, which happens the first day and every 2 days, the first day of every 2-day class. So every Monday and Wednesday, the classes are pouring the projects, and they're working on the next couple of weeks. Specifically, the Monday classes have been at a disadvantage since the beginning of January due to the holidays, ice, water main breaks, and reassignment of their instructor to be off campus during those pouring days, which have only allowed us to pour twice in the last 8 weeks. So we pour every week, but we've only been able to do it twice. As of today, we were notified there were no longer any pouring on Mondays and Tuesdays at Browns Ferry location. Those are days the teacher is off campus, the results of this wasted time, frustration, and unnecessary delay. There are no actual classes scheduled or advertised at the new location on Hughes Road, and there are only 5 weeks left in this semester. Pouring is a very simple process. It's essential but simple and requires minimal instruction supervision. It could very easily be accomplished with a pitcher, like for iced tea pitcher. If there's any reason the instructor needs to be present using the electronic equipment.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
could you give me that as well?
Like 3 sentences.
That's okay, yeah, and your map. That would be great. And I'm going to pass your card to the mayor as well. And,
So here's where the line is. It says parking over here. So this is like the building, and here's the additional parking that could
Okay.
be allotted for seniors.
sure, thank you very much. And we have your contact information here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you speaking tonight. Is there anyone else that would like to address council? Seeing none, we'll close public comments and move into the consent agenda and Finance Committee report. Mr. Beer.
Thank you. So the Finance Committee did meet this morning at 7 a.m., bright and early. We didn't have a huge turnout, but we did get through some discussion. So I'll recap a little bit about what we discussed in the Finance Committee meeting after we go through this report. So we do have some appropriations. We have Thrive Alabama for $5,000. Again, these are all budgeted, planned out. There's details in the packet that shows what the city gets for this. Fantasy Playhouse, I see Karen out there, for $5,000. We've got the United Way as well for $12,500. U.S. Space and Rocket Center for $10,000. An appropriation for Big Brothers Big Sister for $5,000. So those are the appropriations that we have on the consent agenda. We also have a small one with disposition of a little bit of tangible personal property. And then we've got an insurance settlement that was settled out from December of 2025 of $6,300 coming in. And the surplus providing disposition of additional equipment, $1,400 for a trade-in. And then we got a small donation to the police department donation account for $250.15. Now, the Finance Committee meeting today, we did, it was our second meeting because we had one that got canceled from people being out of town. We didn't have a quorum. We had another one where I forgot to notice it in time or pay attention to that. So we did meet this morning, and I'll kind of tell you what we're doing is learning different parts of the budget. So we focused a little bit more today on the council budget that we have more control over, looked specifically at our travel budget. We've, within council, started putting together, what the plans are for the training that we have, and we'll share that out with the rest of council, but the Finance Committee went through that this morning. We also went through, we have a special projects budget. We started to get data on what that was used for last year, what we would use it for this year. So that's a budget that will, from time to time, the council can do special projects. Super excited. We will bring up here in the future a special project that'll help our first responders get access to the workout facility center on a 24/7 basis. So that's a good move that we can get out of special projects. So we went through that. We also have a vendor agreement that we touched on that we're going to bring up in a future meeting. I think I want to give a lot of credit and shout out. I see David in the back. David Lawling is our new finance director. David's really spent a lot of time going through our accounts, going through our processes, going through vendor agreements, and helping us on Finance Committee better understand what's going on and help put the city in a good position. So we have various vendor agreements we're looking at. So there's one that we talked about this morning that we'll bring up in a future council meeting. And that is most of what we talked about. So with that, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Beer and a second from Mr. Goodson. Are there any comments or questions about the consent agenda? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The consent agenda is accepted. We'll now move into presentation of reports, and we'll begin with Mayor Bartlett.
Well, first, I want to make sure everyone knows that I am so thrilled to be a Costco member as of February 18th. When I walked in to get my first membership, people could not believe I had not joined, but I did wait until they were in the city of Madison. Then I went back on Sunday, and there was a very long line in the membership line, and so I was very pleased to see that. And, of course, I also want to commend BJ's. That they were our first wholesale retailer coming in here, warehouse sales, and so we have two great places for people to shop wherever it is most convenient for them, and so welcome to Costco. I also wanted to share with you, it's really easy for people to send you an email or to let you know when they're not happy about something. We hear that all the time. It's part of our job. We want to address concerns however they may come to us. But it's rare when people take the time to commend good work. And today I received an email, and I want to share it with you about one of our city employees. Mayor Bartlett, please thank a Madison City employee, Corey Burris, Animal Control Officer, for a job well done. Almost 3 weeks ago, our cat, Lily, escaped from our house near Hughes Road. We searched everywhere in our neighborhood and even put out food and snacks for her, but to no avail. Officer Burris received a call this morning about a stray cat in a Wall Triana neighborhood. He picked her up, took her to the animal shelter, and checked her chip. He went to the address listed on the chip and discovered that I had moved since adopting her from the Huntsville Animal Shelter. He then went to my current address and informed us that our cat had been found. Corey drove as we followed him to the Madison Animal Shelter. He updated our address and name since I had married last year so the chip would be able to find us if Lily decides to venture out again. Officer Burris was courteous, professional, and we are grateful for a job well done. Thank you to the people who wrote me today about our employee, and I thank you when you take time, and I want you to know that I also alerted his supervisor, and we do have wonderful employees here at the city, and that's all I have.
Thank you, Mayor. District 2.
So I want to, similar to comments received, it seems like there's been an uptick in comments I've gotten here in the past few weeks, and a lot of them are issues that have come up, whether it's a development project that's trying to figure out how to move forward, or it's a neighborhood that's impacted by a different development project. And I do want to thank Mary Beth and her team. A lot of us, with the exception of Councilmember Robleski, are new to this. So, every time something comes up, we have to sit down and learn, what is it we can do, what should we not do, what is the process, and that takes a little bit of time. So appreciate all of the city's staff and team for educating us on what happens so that we can better respond. So I would also say there are a number of, we get a lot of calls and emails. Most of them are pretty good complaints that we can follow up with. There's a few that come in that are just, without any better word, they're baseless, they're racist. There's things that we hear with and don't have to, that we don't necessarily respond to directly, but they're out there. So again, I think that there's a lot that comes our way, and there's things that we need to address as council members, there's things that we do, and there's things that we're just going to listen to and hear that is just unfortunate. And I got one this week that won't go into details, but I appreciate the citizens of our city and our community and all that we do to make this a great place to live. We're not perfect. There's things out there that we have to deal with, but, again, without hitting details, you see that stuff all over. I do also want to say, I remember when Garrett, you moved here many, many years ago, so glad to see you as part of the community, and congratulations on the proclamation. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Beer. Mr. Goodson?
So, kind of building a little bit off of what David said, but last week we celebrated our 100th day in office. Several people asked me about it, friends and stuff, like, hey, is it what you thought? And I go, I don't know. It has been very rewarding, sometimes frustrating at some of the problems. I'm sure that citizens see as well that solutions are not always as easy to come to as we would all wish they would be. If cars could fly, that would solve one of our big problems, but then we'd probably end up with a lot of air crashes or something, so I don't know. Anyway, it has been a very interesting time. One of the real treasures, and I want to thank the mayor and her office for putting together last week the Ask the City thing on Friday over at the Public Safety Annex. It was a pleasure to get to talk to several of our residents who came through. Several of them complimented specifically the mayor's newsletter. I thought that was very interesting to highlight especially. But it was kind of a neat experience to get to sit and talk with people about not necessarily, I don't know that any of them were really bringing problems. It was just discussing things that were going on and things that they would like to see or don't like to see in the city, and it was in a very productive manner. I value when we can have dialogue and sit and talk and both value and treasure each other's time and effort and stuff, and that was just a great example of being able to do that. Thank you, Mayor, for putting that together. It truly was. And I feel bad because I don't know when the next one is, but
May 8th.
May 8th. So if you have time to come out to those, I really think it's a great time to come out and see things that are going on in the city. That one was kind of extra special. It was at the Public Safety Annex, so they got to tour that. What a great job was done in putting that facility together, and just all of the effort that went into that by our city employees to make it just a phenomenal afternoon. It was 2 hours, so it's not going to eat up your whole day. Friday at lunch is enough. But it was great. Thanks for putting that together.
And I should thank Samantha Magnuson out of our office who
Yes.
really took the lead in getting everyone organized and the tables ready and everyone fed at the lunch hour. So thank you, Samantha.
Done.
That all, Mr. Goodson?
ma'am.
Thank you so much. Mr. McKay, District 4.
Yeah, just something real quick. Hey, happy Trash Panda Day. Congratulations here on the proclamation. So something really cool about Trash Panda is we have a beautiful stadium. It's blowing up retail-wise and restaurant-wise around the stadium. But one thing you can't overlook is that we've got the highest of caliber baseball players that come here to report. And it's really special because like right now they're in spring training, wherever they're in a Cactus League or whatever. But you've got people like Christian Moore, who's about to have a breakout season. You've got Logan O'Hoppe, Detmers, Ben Joyce, guy from Tennessee. So if you get a chance to go out there with your kids or family or whatever, go check out a game because those are the guys that are literally, a couple of steps away from making it to the bigs. You could be seeing Hall of Famers in Madison. So it's just a really special thing that I think we take for granted a little bit. So just try to get out to a few games this year and watch some of those stars kind of blossom. That's all I got.
Thank you, Mr. McKay. District 5, Ms. Lessman?
I just wanted to add on how great our staff is. I know David, or Councilmember Beer, mentioned how David Lawing had caught some things on finance. I was part of that 7 a.m. Finance Committee meeting. But also, I'm on the HR Committee, and Kelly Brackey has really come up with some ways to improve, and you guys are just really looking deep in everything, and we appreciate that. Everyone works so hard, so I just want to thank you guys again. I came from, I wanted to give a shout out and recognize Chairman Mac McCutcheon. I just came from his retirement ceremony really quick, right before this meeting at Early Works Museum, and he has just been such a true servant leader in our community and has done so much, not only for our community, but for our state. I first met him when I first got on school board, and it was my first advocacy day, and I went to Montgomery, and he was Speaker of the House. And I was telling President Robleski this story, but he just welcomed me as if he knew me for years and let me hold the gavel and showed me around the area, and it was just so exciting and got me I think that's what got me a little more interested in government, and he's just he's just done so much, so I just want to thank him and recognize him. So thank you, and that's all.
Can I get a gavel?
I know. I know you need one, don't you?
District 6, Mrs. White?
Yes, I just have a few things. There were a few events that have happened since the last meeting. So the Huntsville Chinese Association asked that the city of Madison be represented at their Lunar New Year celebration. So I had the honor of attending. I attended before becoming an elected member for past several years. So it wasn't a new celebration for me, but attendance had exploded this year. So there were so many people who were so interested in celebrating culture and tradition and community connection. So just want to thank the Huntsville Chinese Association for wanting the city of Madison to be represented there. Also, I wanted to thank the Madison History Association for throwing the event A Civil Rights Journey with Sonny Hereford IV. It was right here in District 6 at the Madison Public Library, and that was on the 17th. I got to stop in for about 30 minutes, and we got to see a perspective of very relevant history in this area and how Huntsville and this North Alabama area was at the forefront of a lot of important decisions that were made that I believe directly contributes to the success of this area even to today. So thanks again to the Madison History Association for doing that. And a few things, if you didn't know, that the Madison Senior Center has a travel club. There are 9 travel events coming up for the rest of 2026 and 2027. There's something for, I think, many different people. If you like casino trips, bus trips, wineries, if you want to go to Greece, Spain, Madrid, or an Alaskan cruise, there is something for you. So if you want to travel, there is no excuse to go out and see what they have. So 2 ways to get in contact. There is a Facebook group, the Madison Senior Center Travel Club Group Trips, where you could find more information, or you can contact Virginia for details. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Mrs. White. District 7, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, so first, just congrats to the Arbor Day poster winners. It's really exciting to see, what kind of creative things they come up with on each year's theme. And then really only one thing new, the Madison Arts Alliance is holding a reception for an exhibition of work by Jordan McGowan. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. That's this Saturday, February 28th. It'll start at 2 p.m. at Madison Public Library. That's it.
Very good. Okay, and I'm going to tag on to the library as well. The library has a new program called Canopy, Kanopy, and it's a free streaming service for movies, books, documentaries, children's shows, PBS, and all you need is a library card. So you can go into their website, canopy.org, or maybe canopy.com, but that information is at the library website, hmcpl.org. Quite a few opportunities to do free ancestry. Use the library as a resource. I wanted to thank Dr. Nichols for inviting me to the most recent Rotary Club meeting. I really enjoyed that. And several of us attended Jeff's Bagel Run. It's a brand new bagel store, restaurant owned by the same people that own John Smith Subs on County Line Road. We're so grateful to Jeff and Karen who have invested so much into our community, and would encourage you to go. Their bagels are fabulous. You can have lunch or dinner with John Smith Subs and, Mike and Karen. Yes, Jeff is the guy that owns it, that's right. We appreciate them. And then I did also want to announce that we're going to have a work session here on Wednesday at 5:30 with one topic, and that is short-term rentals and procedures with that moving forward. So that'll be 5:30 this Wednesday. And those are all of the announcements that I have. So moving on to the agenda, We have no public hearings tonight. We will now begin with engineering.
Okay, good evening. First, I have resolution number 2026-067R, authorizing a professional services agreement with Nivens and Associates Appraisals Incorporated for appraisal of properties involved in Project 22008 Bradley Street improvements, $16,800 to be paid from Fund 38.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Goodson and a second from Mrs. Lessman. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
Next, I have resolution number 2026-079R. This is acceptance of Barnett's Crossing Phase 2 into the City of Madison Maintenance Program.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Beer and a second from Mrs. White. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
Next, I have resolution number 2026-080R, acceptance of Barnett's Crossing Phase 3B into the City of Madison Maintenance Program.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Goodson and a second from Mrs. Lessman. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
And finally, I have resolution number 2026-081R, acceptance of Madison Branch Phase 2A into the City of Madison Maintenance Program.
Move to approve?
Second.
I have a motion from Mrs. White and a second from Mr. McKay. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Next up, Mr. Smith with Facilities and Grounds.
Facilities and Grounds Department has one resolution for your consideration tonight, Resolution 2026-087R, authorizing an agreement with Intergraph Improved Properties LLC for division of utility bills for the Public Safety Annex location located at 23 Ludi Ridge Drive.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Beer and a second from Mr. Goodson. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Next up, Ms. Bracci with HR, please.
Resolution 2026-RAR, approval of a position change from Communications and External Affairs Officer to Senior Communications and External Affairs Officer in the Mayor's Office. This is just a reorg in the Mayor's Office. It's going to allow for some distinguishing of duties.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Goodson and a second from Mrs. Lessman. May I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Can you move the mic just a little bit closer to you? Thank you. I was just having a hard time hearing. Thank you.
Resolution 2026-069R, authorizing a change in the job classification plan for Parks and Rec. This is a position that was approved on the org chart that I left off at the last one. So it's just redefining the role since we've done the split between facilities and rec.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion for Mrs. Lessman and a second for Mrs. White. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
Resolution 2026-070R, we are proposing a merit-based program for city employees. We're doing it as a resolution instead of an ordinance because it'll have to go up every year based on.
I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, 2026-070R, proposing a merit-based program for city employees. And so I'm trying not to get too excited about this one, but it's going to give employees an opportunity to be recognized, get plaques, awards, cash bonuses, all in line with state law based on cost savings, efficiency improvements, and just overall being fantastic employees for the city.
Move to approve.
Second.
A motion from Mrs. Lessman and a second from Mrs. White. I just want to say thank you as being on the HR committee for the last 4 years. This is something that we have been wanting to do for quite some time, and we're not able to, with previous HR director, get it accomplished. And today, with Mayor Bartlett reading that email, is a perfect example of an opportunity where we can recognize our employees. And now we've been given the legality, the way to be able to do it, whether it's a plaque or, a $25 gift card to Jeff's Bagels or something like that. So I just wanted to thank you and your staff and the HR committee for putting this together. Our employees are the greatest.
I do officially want to say it will not be a gift card because we are legally not allowed to give
Okay,
gift cards.
okay, I'm sorry. So you can give cash, though?
Yes, ma'am.
Cash or a plaque, so that's even better. That's great.
Now, if they want to spend it there, that's on them.
Right, right. Well, I think it's just a wonderful way to be able to recognize our employees, and wanted to ask if there are any other comments or about this? No?
Kelly, this is approving like the outline of the program and stuff, but not the financing of the program yet. Is that correct?
The money is already in my budget. This
Cool.
is something
Okay,
that we've been
perfect.
working on since last summer, and so I knew that I wanted to get it in front of you, so I put it in my budget.
Okay. Good, so the money's already there, so that's not something that you'll come back, so we're good.
No.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Just like I said earlier, always looking for ways to improve. That's our Kelly.
And recognize our employees. We appreciate that so much. So to recap, we had a motion from Mrs. Lessman and a second from Mrs. White. May I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
Proposed ordinance number 2026-077, authorizing an amendment to Policy 3 entitled Service Categories and Employment Status with the City of Madison Personnel Policies and Procedures. We had our first reading at the last one. Basically, this just adds a department head position.
Okay? And we'll come back to D.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll take care of E.
Move to approve. E.
Second.
I'm sorry. I have a motion from Mrs. Lessman and a second from
David.
Mr. Beer. Thank you. Any comments or questions on that one?
I'm sorry, which one are we doing?
E.
We're doing E right now.
Skip D, we're coming
If
back.
that's the first reading, do we have to approve anything?
Oh, well, the first reading was February 9th.
Never mind, never mind. Got
No,
it.
you're good. You're good. Keep us
Thank
on
you.
our toes. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Comments or questions? All right. May I have the vote, please, on proposed ordinance 2026-077, please?
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The ordinance passes.
Sorry for skipping that one.
No, that's okay. Keep us on our toes.
Resolution 2026-73-R, authorizing a change of the job classification plan for PD. Basically, this is creating a senior accounting assistant position. We have 2 accounting positions. This one would distinguish the higher level work.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion from Mrs. Lessman and a second from Mrs. White. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
And the last one, Resolution 2026-085-R, to approve the Director of Operations and Communications job description for the mayor's office. This is not adding a position. She already had 3 positions. We're just reorging what that is.
Move to approve?
Second.
I have a motion for Mrs. White and a second for Mr. Goodson. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Thank you, Ms. Barty. Next up, we have IT.
I have one item for tonight, resolution number 2026-088R. This is authorizing the purchase of one Chevrolet Silverado 1500 crew cab, 2-wheel drive from McSweeney Auto Group through state bid contract number MA 24604917 in the amount of $40,417.15, and it's to be paid from Fund 12.
So moved.
Second?
I have a motion from Mr. Beer and a second from Mrs. White. Any comments or questions?
Hey, Chris, what's the use of this truck?
It's for running back and forth between here and all the other remote locations. You know, all the 14 locations that we support is running back from those locations.
And you need a truck because you carry a lot of big stuff sometimes, hard drives and...
And we have, right now, we have 3 working vehicles.
Okay.
Actually, 2 working vehicles.
What's wrong with the other 2?
They don't work so well. They have a lot of miles and they're not real trustworthy.
Okay, all right.
Real dependable.
You get a lot of hand-me-down equipment,
Yes.
don't you?
Dustin helped us out last time. We had 3 hand-me-downs from the building department, and a couple of them have over 170,000 miles on it. So,
This one looks to be a nice one, so.
yes.
Cool.
Very good. All right, again, we had a motion from Mr. Beer and a second from Mrs. White. May I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Beer,
Aye.
Councilmember White,
Aye.
Council President Robleski,
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson,
Aye.
Councilmember McKay,
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman,
Aye.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Thank you, Chris. And now we have legal.
Good evening. We just have a couple of first readings tonight. The first one is proposed ordinance number 2026-082. That's authorizing the amended and restated lease, license, and management agreement for Balcor LLC. Its first reading, the public notice was given on February 11th of 2026, which satisfies the city obligation to provide notice to the public pursuant to the economic development agreement. So,
Yes, sir.
it's first reading, but if you want to talk about it, we can, but
No, that's okay. We'll see you back on March 9th.
that works. And then the second one is also first reading. That's a kind of hand in hand with the other one. It's proposed ordinance number 2026-083. That's amending Chapter 10 of the Madison City Code pertaining to the distribution of the lodging tax proceeds, which goes with that, obviously, the first one we're talking about.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. McFalls. We'll see you back on March 9th. All right, planning, please.
Good evening. We have proposed ordinance number 2026-59. This is for vacation of utility and drainage easement in the rear yard at 52 Green Creek Road. This is a first reading, but you can see the area that's requested to be vacated highlighted in yellow.
Thank you.
All right. The next item is proposed ordinance number 2026-75, also for a vacation of utility and drainage easement. This one is in an industrial property at 480 Production Avenue. This is also a first reading, and you can see the crosshatched area there.
Thank you. We'll see you back on March 9th.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And last, we have Public Works, but never least. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I have one resolution, 2026-089R. It's awarding the bid 26003 ITB for the purchase of crushed stone and aggregate base to Grayson Carter and Sons. They were the low bidder for the amount specified in the bid submission package. Be paid for out of my budget.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion from Mr. Jackson and a second from Mrs. White. Any comments or questions about rocks? Seeing none, may I have the vote, please?
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Council President Robleski.
Aye.
Councilmember Beer.
Aye.
Councilmember Goodson.
Aye.
Councilmember McKay.
Aye.
Councilmember Lessman.
Aye.
Thank you. The resolution passes. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Again, the only business announcement I have is we'll have a work session here Wednesday, 5:30, to discuss short-term rentals. Any other business or announcements anyone would like to make? May I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion from Mr. Goodson. All in favor say aye. Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you all so much.